Hello everyone, this is Ankita Berde. Welcome you all on my YouTube channel. After the long time, this is my recorded video you are watching. In this video, I am discussing about the important questions on the monophasic dosage form. That is mainly focusing on the syrup. What are the important questions are there? And these questions they are taken it from the previous question papers, and you can see on this screen that these are the notes or these are the important questions, and these questions are there, that questions that are find out by my students, that my first year students Rohit Sawant and assistant Yash Mahadik was there. So they had prepared these notes regarding the syrup. So we will see that is what are the questions which are important questions up there, because now you are going to face the offline exams. So in that exam this type of the questions will be there. So we will see that based mainly on the topic syrup, what questions are there. So first questions is define elixir is there and discuss the various formulation aspects of elixir. So elixir we already know, these are the clear, these are the sweetened alcoholic, hydroalcoholic, aromatic preparations which are used orally. And the formulation aspect of elixir means that in that you have to write down what are the different ingredients are there, that vehicles that is the solvent which we are using. So that vehicles should be free from volatile, non-volatile impurities. Then this is clear solution which is added to improve the solubility and stability. And see this, you can see examples of these vehicles. These are the water, alcohol, syrup, glycerin, sorbitol and propylene glycol. These are the examples of the vehicle. Then adjuncts are there, means adjuncts are added to because to improve the safety, efficacy and the palatability of the drug. Chemical stabilizers are added, they protect the drug from the oxidation and reduction. Then citric acid, that example is written by the student, that prepared very well, that is my student, that is Rohit is there. So Rohit Sawant is there. So he had write down very well and explain very well that everything point is there. That is disodium EDTA is added as a adjuvant. It's a sequestering agent for the metal ions. Then preservatives are there. So preservatives stop the growth of microorganisms. Alcohol is added here. Coloring agents are added. Then coal tar dyes, amaranth solution, these are the coloring agents are added. These are the coloring agent. This makes the preparation attractive due to the color. Because of color, what happened, that preparation becomes attractive. So that coal tar dye, amaranth solution, titanium dioxide, these are used. Flavoring agents are used, they improve the taste of the formulation. Then black, these are the examples of the some syrup, black currant syrup, raspberry syrup, lemon syrup and orange syrup. So this is the first question, that is the define elixir. These are the hydroalcoholic preparation and discuss the various formulation aspects of the elixir. So formulation, in that you can write down the vehicles, adjuncts are there, then preservatives are there, colorants are there, that you can write down flavoring agents are there. So black currant syrup, raspberry syrup, lemon syrup, orange syrup, these are the flavoring agents. Then next question is regarding C, that is two questions are there, what are elixir and how that elixirs are differ from the syrup, that is asked. So elixir, already we had seen the definition about, these are the clear, sweetened, these are the flavored hydroalcoholic liquid preparations which are used orally. And now see elixir, there is a difference between the elixir and the syrup. So you can first in the difference you can write down that first point, elixirs, these are the clear, these are the sweetened hydroalcoholic liquid preparations which are orally used, and syrup, these are the sweet, viscous, or these are the concentrated or nearly saturated. These are the aqueous solution of the sucrose, and we have seen the many times, that is the concentration of the sucrose in the syrup, it is the 66.7% weight of the sugar. Then in that he has mentioned uses, that is it is used as an antibiotic, antihistaminic, sedative purpose, then simple syrup, sweetening, flavoring purpose, medicated syrup for the therapeutic purpose. So second point he had wrote down, that is uses. Then it is more viscous than the elixir and less viscous than the, like it's more viscous here, it's more viscous, its point is there. Examples are given, Tolu syrup, that is the, sorry, actually that mismatch points are there, that is chloral hydrate elixir should be here and the Tolu syrup is here, and same by mistakenly maybe here less, it's that point, see here this point, less viscous than syrup, that should be here, and it's more viscous than syrup, that point should be here. Then see another question, see these are the questions which are asked in the previously these questions were asked in the exams. So that means he had collected the nearly 5 question papers, previous years 4 to 5, 6 question papers he had collected, and from that that he had find out these questions and its answer. So after that next question, it's why simple syrup IP it is considered as a self preservative. This question is many times asked. So this simple syrup IP it contains the 66.7% weight by volume sucrose, and it is having the high osmotic pressure, and due to the high osmotic pressure it prevents the growth of the bacteria, fungi and molds. And this see due to the high osmotic pressure that growth can be prevented, and see due to why there is a microbial growth of happen, because decomposition in the solution due to the vegetable matter it is occur due to this is the growth of the bacteria, fungi and mold. So that's why it's a important question. Then now see next question, that is the mention any 3 advantages of syrup. So it's very simple question, that is these are the palatable, then it retards the oxidation, it is partly hydrolyzed into the reducing sugar, that is it is hydrolyzed into the reducing sugar, 2 sugars are there, levulose and dextrose. Then it prevents the decomposition of many vegetable substances, these are the palatable, these are the advantages of syrup. Then next see 5th question, that is what are syrup, give the different methods for preparation of syrup. So syrup simple definition is there, that is it, these are the sweetened, viscous, these are the concentrated hydroalcoholic, or these are the saturated solution of the sucrose. Okay, then now see what are the different methods for the preparation of the syrup. So there are total 3 methods are there, by the simple solution method, by process of extraction and by chemical interaction method. Now see that he had explained this method, that is by simple solution method, means example as the simple syrup or ginger syrup. So firstly you have to add the sucrose into the water, then heat to dissolve that sucrose and do the stirring, occasional stirring, cool it and then add the water to make the required weight. So this is the first method, that is by simple solution method. Then second is by process of extraction. So that example is a Tolu syrup. So first you have to add the boiling purified water to the Tolu balsam, then cover that vessel lightly and boil the content for half an hour, then stir it frequently, then add purified water to adjust the specific weight, cool it and filter the solution. After that add sucrose and dissolve by add heat. So this is the second process, by process of the extraction. That process I had already mentioned during the chapter, so that on the channel this is available, you can go through it. Then syrup, third one is syrup are made by the chemical reaction. So there is example, it's a compound syrup of the ferrous phosphate. So reaction is taking place in this between the iron wire and phosphoric acid, and these ferrous phosphate reaction is occurs. It is takes place between the calcium carbonate, potassium bicarbonate and phosphoric acid, and it is there is a formation of the phosphate salts, but salts after the reaction is complete, and then add sucrose and add flavoring agent and adjust that volume with the purified water. So these three simple methods are there, that is what different methods for the preparation of syrup. This question number is we had seen 5 question. Okay, then now see, after that 6 number question, that is this question is again repeated. What are the syrup and explain how they differ from the elixir and linctus. Okay, firstly what asked first in the first question, what asked that how that syrup is differ from elixir, but here how it is asked how that differ from the elixir and linctus also, and with the suitable example. So syrup, these are the sweet, these are the viscous, these are the preparations. So definition you have to write down, and in the difference you have to write down the difference, that is the syrup, elixir and linctuses. So first point is difference. This linctus, this is the monophasic liquid preparation which contains the high preparation of the syrup, which is the sweep and swallow slowly, and this is linctus is used for the mainly treatment of the cough. Then uses, here you can write down sweetening age, flavor, medicated syrup for therapeutics, antibiotic, antihistaminic. Then it is used as a demulcent, expectorant, it shows the expectorant action. Then see more points are there. See the difference, there are the maximum, at least you should explain 5 points for the difference when we are going to write the difference. So these syrups, these are more viscous than elixir, it's less viscous than linctus. These elixirs, these are the less viscous than syrup, it's more viscous than syrup. Then see here examples he had mentioned, tolu syrup, ginger syrup, chloral hydrated elixir, codeine phosphate linctus. Then next see 7 number question, what are the syrup, explain the type of the syrup. So syrup simple definition you can write down, and types of the syrup. So these are the main 4 types of the syrup: simple syrup, medicated syrup, non-medicated syrup and the artificial syrup. And see he had explained that type, that is simple syrup IP, it contains the 66.7% weight by weight of the sucrose. Then in the USP it contains 85% USP. Okay, in simple syrup USP, it's for the USP it's 85% weight by volume. Then see this is about the simple syrup. Then the here due to the sucrose high osmotic pressure, there is no need to add preservative in the syrup. Example, medicated syrup, these are the saturated solution of the sugar in which, that is the water in which drug is dissolved. Okay, here drug काय केला जातो, dissolve केला जातो. And this syrup, this contains the medicinal substances, and it is giving the therapeutic volume of the some of these syrups. They are used as a cathartic, cholinergic, decongestant, expectorant, and this example. Then non-medicated or flavored syrup. This non-medicated or flavored syrup, they do not contain the drug, and they mainly add for the flavoring purposes, that is cherry syrup, orange syrup, like that. These are flavoring purposes. Then artificial syrup. So these artificial syrup, these are the prepared from the polyols, from the sorbitol, glycerin, propylene glycol, cellulose, hydroxymethyl cellulose, like that. These syrups are there. Then see now last that is I think it's last question is there regarding the quality control test for the syrup. 8 number question is there. What are the different quality control test of the syrup? So first test is visual inspection, that is with the visual inspection the ingredient and the final product are carefully examined for the purity and for the appearance. Then cap locking. So syrup it is placed in the 60 ml bottle, and their bottles, these are they turn upside down, and that after that that opening is done, means the bottle opening manner it is evaluated after the 1 week. Then see, we should check that if cap locking would be confirmed, in case that cap could not be easily open. जर कॅप इझिली ओपन होत नसेल तर तिथे कॅप लॉकिंगचा प्रॉब्लेम असतो. Then third quality control test is crystallization and precipitation. So this is the saturation it is employed to test the crystallization and precipitation. Then syrup it is placed in the refrigerator for a week, and it is examined if there is a precipitate is find out or there or not. Then light transmittance test is there. So that light transmitter meter is used here to check that syrup color. Then syrup sample it is checked for the color by passing the light through the sample. Then percentage of the light transmission is compared here. Then sucrose concentration test is there. Concentration of the sucrose is checked here. It's if what happen, if that concentration of the sucrose, if it's very high, then that may crystallization may occur, and thus low sucrose concentration may flavor the microbial growth of the, there is a microbial growth. There is no specific method for determination of the sucrose in the syrup, but we can use this technique there, that is the HPLC and UV spectroscopy, to determine the concentration of the sucrose in the syrup. Then pH is also there. So pH of these syrup it is determined by using the pH paper or pH meter. Then physical stability. So it is check whether it's physically stable or not. Then it should comply its appearance, that is the crystallization, microbial growth. There should be no crystallization and microbial growth. Then coloring agents which we are using for that to make the syrup attractive, so that should be completely soluble and must be palatable. Then identification, assess porability, viscosity, relative density, clarity or opalescence, microbial limit test, these are the performed for this. So these we had discussed the important questions which are there in the topic, in your topic, that is a syrup. It's a monophasic liquid dosage form. So important questions means these are the repeatedly asked questions in the exam. Previously these are the these questions that are taken from the previous question paper, that by my student. These are not prepared by me. This is prepared very goodly and very within a short time. That is that student is prepared that, and is that is write down in a very good manner, like that. So this is the questions regarding the syrup, that is formulation aspects are there. Then that is how they differ from syrup, elixirs are differ. Then advantages of the syrup, what are the syrup, give different methods for preparation of the syrup. Then that is how they differ from elixir and linctus, this question is asked here again. Then that is quality control test for the syrup is asked here. Okay, so these are the questions regarding the syrup. Okay, so this is, I think important means these are the repeatedly asked questions. Don't do any misunderstandings here. Okay, कुठल्याही प्रकारचं मिसअंडरस्टँडिंग इथे करून घेऊ नका. हे फक्त आपण काय डिस्कस केलेले आहेत की जे प्रिव्हियसली क्वेश्चन्स येऊन गेलेले आहेत एक्झामला, ते फक्त इथे डिस्कस केलेले आहेत. कुठल्याही प्रकारचं मिसअंडरस्टँडिंग, कुठल्याही प्रकारचं काही इथे करून घेऊ नका. डू युअर स्टडीज वेल, डू युअर स्टडीज व्हेरी सिन्सिअरली. यू हॅव टू रीड एव्हरीथिंग फ्रॉम युअर सिलेबस. ओके, thank you so much for fully watching this video. Happy learning. Then post your valuable comments in the comments box if you are interested to watch more these sessions. then please also tell me. I will conduct this type of this sessions for you people. Thank you. Happy learning. All the best for your exams.